Good morning, everybody. Well, it's
No.
Monday, first Monday of the month, first day of the month.
Yep,
Happy September. How you doing today, Maria?
I'm good. It's going to be
Good.
triple digits again today, but right now in the morning it's still good. I fed Julian this morning. He's got a girlfriend, but she's not around. I don't know what happened to her. But there's another cat named Sylvester that looks just like Sylvester, and he's been wanting to eat Julian's food. So I have to. That's why I was running a little bit behind because I have to close the door to the laundry room so
Yeah.
he can eat his food, and then come out and play.
You're like, I can't feed the neighborhood.
No, because you know what, and that's what happened a couple of years ago. I used to put water out for these cats in the neighborhood, and all of a sudden I got an infestation. And one
Oh,
of them
wow.
was a female, and she had two babies in my laundry room. You
Oh,
know,
no. That's just crazy.
so yeah. And the only reason I found out is because she kept going during the summer. My laundry room, I just have the security screen door on there, and the other
Mhm.
door I take it out. And she kept laying by the door, and I'm like, so my grandson, he's going to school to be a small animal vet. And I
Mhm.
asked him, and yep, she had two. First, we thought it was two girls, but it's actually a girl and a boy, and they still have them. The mom got picked up because she bit me, but there's a
Mhm.
place in Modesto where they'll come and pick them up, and they'll fix them, and then they'll put them out for adoption. It's a no kill.
Yeah.
It's a no
Those are
kill
nice.
place. So yeah.
Those are good to have. Yeah, because it's just, Julian's is popular this summer.
Yeah, but Julian, he loves being out there. Like last night he came in, well,
Mhm.
yesterday in the afternoon because it was super hot. He came in, I was in the kitchen doing work on my packages and I didn't hear him. He was on my bed like this, just out like a light. And he never gets on my bed unless I'm on my bed.
Oh, I did
Never.
that yesterday after we had Angela Isaac's jewelry extravaganza, and after the show, it was like, let's talk for a few minutes, and then it was like, let me eat, and I fell asleep. It was just,
Yeah.
I had to turn the air on. It's going to be hot today, 95, they say, and then
Oh wow.
Thursday it's going to finally cool down to the high 80s. So anything below 90, I'm okay, and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
Yesterday I had to run to the store real quick. And it
yeah,
was inside my car, it was 113.
ooh,
So open all the doors. I have 6 windows to open up,
yeah,
you know.
that's just
And
too hot,
yes,
too hot.
but then by the time I got back, it had cooled down a little bit
Yeah.
inside. But I just rushed real quick,
Mhm.
you know.
Well, it's Labor Day. It's the unofficial last day of summer. Summer came by quick,
Hi, Jaden.
so it's just kind of like I can't believe fall
Yep,
weather is going to come. Hopefully, so
yep.
we shall see and all that.
And that, you know what? And I'm okay with it. The other day we actually had the sun was out, and I don't know, it was some weird thing, but I had thunder. I was here selling,
Hmm.
and then all of a sudden we had thunder. It looked like it was going to rain, and I'm like, I just want to rain one day, so I don't have to sit out there and water my plants because when it's this hot, I have to water them twice a day.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. I lost a few plants this summer.
Oh yeah, I have. My neighbor next door gave me a big old. They're called elephant ears,
Yeah.
and it came in threes, and I separated them. I said, if one doesn't make it, the other one. Well, one's already the one by the because in the evening catches a little bit of sun. It's already a couple of the leaves are yellow,
Yeah.
but I
I
already
think they're
chopped them off.
I think they're partial shade plants or
Yes,
partial
yeah, the other
sun,
ones,
mostly shade.
yeah.
Yeah.
But what I want, and I had to just ask her. I said I just want one, but she gave me three. Is that when you go out my back door,
Yeah.
my patio is attached to the house. This corner over here, oh,
Hmm.
because it's at an angle, that sun just so I have a thing that I'm going to put the plant on top, but I have to put
Hmm.
a trellis behind. So I have a
Yeah.
little bit of shade because
Yeah.
otherwise I'm just working, I've been working on my patio, working on my plants. But
1 inch at a time, one leaf
yeah,
at a
but with
time.
this thing with my elbow,
Mhm.
it's like right now I'm fine, but sometimes I feel like I have a golf ball in there It limits me from
Yikes.
folding my arm.
Oof.
So,
Yeah.
yay, we have
Well,
5 people in the chat.
hopefully you'll be getting better soon. I know
Oh, I hope so too. I hope so
it just
too.
takes time. Yeah, I
She
think
thinks
some people they're getting ready for some barbecue and stuff like that. I didn't get
yes.
an invite. It's not too late, people. No.
Well, I'm not doing anything today because all my family went out of town.
Yeah.
Oh, my daughter went down south to visit my granddaughter because she had a 3-day weekend. She's already in college. And then my other daughter had plans with some of her friends to get together, and they've been friends since high school. And
Oh wow.
then the other one, I
Yeah,
don't
I
even know
know.
what they're doing, but
That's quiet. I did laundry yesterday, and
Yep.
today I'm gonna make a little lunch, and then tonight I think I'm gonna make some spaghetti. So it's just an easy day.
I
Nothing.
wanted to bake a cake, but it gets so hot in here. It's not even funny. I wanted to bake a strawberry cake.
Yeah.
I already had the ingredients. I'm just,
Yeah. I'm lucky I found some
the other
instant
day
pasta.
I made a
Go ahead. You made
what?
What did you make the other day?
The other day I made some cornbread, and it's it's funny if you say the ingredients. It takes two packages of cornbread, those boxes, and then a can of manwich, a cup of cheese, a can of jalapenos, and 3 eggs. And it came out so yummy.
Oh wow.
I shared some with my neighbors, and she goes, "You need to make more, Maria." And I'm like, I love to bake in the winter. In the summer, I don't like to do anything because the house gets so hot.
My neighbor yesterday texted me. She's like, Juanito, you want some caldo? And I said, no. I said, it's not hot enough. And she's like, I Juanito. I go, it's got to be 100 degrees or more, then I'll get your caldo. And she just laughed at it, but she cooks.
Is she Hispanic?
I got some good neighbors that can cook. So I'm very lucky. So after my mom went, I always joke with her. I said, I eat better now because I got all these ladies, knocking on my door saying, "Hey, I left a bag on your plate, a plate of food for you on your porch." And it's like, okay.
Yeah, I had a neighbor, but they moved. This couple moved to Colorado. But when she was working in the summer on my days off, I used to make a bunch of Mexican food, and she liked spicy, and he didn't. So I would bring over, like, she would get home like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. By 4:30, I had all the stuff. I would carry the stuff over, and her husband would have the stuff waiting for her. And then sometimes when I worked overtime in the summer, she would have chicken pot pies. Always, she would make a chicken pot pies, and she'd make an extra one for me, fresh from scratch. And I was like, oh, I miss those neighbors.
Yeah, I love a home cooked meal.
Yes. Yep.
Well, are we ready for a sale?
We are ready.
I know they're trickling in slowly, but if they miss it, they can catch it on the replay. So I'm not worried about that.
That's right.
If not, they can.
I'm going to bring John up.
They can subscribe to me and they can catch me on that. I will be tomorrow with my sisters and Dodo. We're going to be doing a birthday bash vintage style. And we're just going to be celebrating some people's birthdays from August and September, and some lady in May 30th. I don't know who she is. And then Wednesday I'll be off, so I'll be invoicing a little today and some on Wednesday. And I'll be with my sisters on Thursday, 2 sisters and a brother show. And you'll catch me on Friday harassing them in their own cell. And I'm off for the weekend, so that's where I'm at.
That's awesome.
Invoice by PayPal, ship by pirate ship, and I do the best I can do for you and all that stuff. Let me go ahead and grab my first item. I'm gonna flip my camera over. It'll be better to show it that way. So let me do that. Let me turn the light on. I do apologize. My first item is just gonna be a buy it now. It's this little cactus purse, little coin purse, or put your ID in there, all that. There's a little tiny chain in here. I don't know why. So maybe it goes with this. But I'll just put it with it. So you have that. You have a little cactus purse. Let me give you a quick little measurement. It is a buy it now of $2. It measures 5 inches and 4 inches tall. And it's zip. And it's brand new, nice and clean. No, this is a buy it now of $2.
That's cute.
Yep. Little cactuses. I have a few cactuses that I collect, so it's something different and all that. But seeing no interest, we'll go ahead and pass on that. And I'll bring up my next item. And it says baby shoe planter. And it's going to be a buy it now of $5. I'll go ahead and put it in, Maria. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
So you have this baby shoe planter. It's a buy it now. It is iNarco. It has a sticker. It's Japan. See if it'll come out good. But you see it's also marked, and there's Japan mark. It's mold number E6384. There's your sticker. I'll give you a quick little height. It measures about 4 1/4 inches tall. And it's about 5 inches from the front of the shoe and about 5 1/4 inches to the back. But
that's adorable.
You know, and nowadays a lot of people like to get the vintage baby planters, and they'll put pins with gift cards in there, and you know, just gift certificates. They'll make it out, and it's nice because they can put this in the baby room and have decor. I love it because it has the flowers. It's just the detail on it. I'm not sure.
I gifted one to my friend for her granddaughter, and she had it in the baby's room, and she put out the container baby's wipes.
Yeah.
There. You know.
Decorated it up.
Or tested it or something.
It's so nice because you see things that are coming back and they're being reused again.
Yes.
And it's great.
Yes.
Because it's like it makes you feel good that things are being reused, recycled, and stuff like that.
Yeah. Or you can go to the store and like Lowe's or Home Depot and get a little plant, and in those little plastic pots and stuff, and just pop it in there. You know,
that's a good idea. Didn't even think about that.
Yep.
Well, my next item is going to be a $4 now. Buy it now. It's this Hershey mug. But also, when I was going through postcards, I found this Hershey's postcard. So it's a Hershey's postcard with the coffee mug. And actually, they had Hershey's in Pennsylvania, and they had an office.
That's the main.
California.
That's the main.
Yeah, but they also had one in California, so it's just kind of neat.
Yeah.
So you have this Hershey S'mores mug, made in China. There's the trademark for Hershey's. It's dishwasher and microwave safe. There's no chips, no cracks. Just a little bit of dust in there, but it's great condition.
Oh, dust is free, John.
Dust is free today.
Yes.
That's stuff. But it is a buy it now. $4 for the Hershey mug.
Yeah, I used to have a Hershey's in Oakdale, California, but they did away with it.
Oh, okay. So this is even better postcard because it has the Oakdale address on there.
It does?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Oakdale, yeah. They're, I don't know. I used to love it because my daughter's friend's mom used to work there. And so when we had the sleepovers, the girl always brings us candy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, that is my 3. And don't forget, if you haven't done it already, give Maria a thumbs up and show her that love. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am Maria, California Thrifter, and I ship from Northern California. I use Pirate Ship for shipping and PayPal for invoicing. And if you guys buy anything today, unless I still have an open box for you, I will be invoicing this weekend. Now, after today, I will have a sale on Thursday with Jen, the dark side, and then another one on Saturday on both on my channel, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And for my first item, this is going to be a starting bid of $6, and this is vintage enamel speckled pot with lid. I've had this for a long time. I just had it on display, or sometimes I'll put stuff in there. You can stash stuff in there. And this is not including the handles. It's 9.5 in diameter and 5.5 tall. With lid is 6 inches. But starting bid $6. On the inside, it's like that. I use Barkeeper's Friend. Hello, sleeping bee. I use Barkeeper's Friend to do the best I can. It does have a little thing on here. But like I said, if you have that farmhouse or you collect enamelware, starting bid $6. Okay. My next item is this is gonna be a starting bid of $8, and it's this vintage scale. I got this in my collection. If you guys remember, I still have some back here, but I'm letting go of this big one. It does work, and it's got the eagle, American flag on both sides, but the label is almost gone. But underneath, it says, let me put my magnifying glass. It says a Palouse scale manufacturer, Chicago, Illinois. Patent June 96. There's a bunch of patents, and it also says Canada, England, France. It's beautiful. Okay.
It's nice. I think it'd be great on a kitchen shelf.
Yes.
But I think that was
I've
for
had it behind me for a while, but I'm downsizing.
Yeah. I think people use that for
3 more items.
I think they use that for like when they would mail out letters and they're just to get the weight.
Yes.
By the ounces.
Yeah, it is. It is. This is a National Postal scale.
Yeah, that's neat.
It's in excellent condition. It's got this rust and crusty, but it's still very beautiful. And I've had this. I bought this from another reseller when I first started because I love scales.
Yeah, that's just called love. If you collect Spirit of 76, that's great.
Okay. But if there's no interest, oh, you know what? I forgot to measure. So the width, and I'm going to do the base because that's how it's 7 inches. 7 inches long by 4 inches wide. And then it is 8 inches tall. Okay. But if there's no interest, I'm going to pass. And my third item, it's this beautiful encased vase. Very, very beautiful. It looks like it's dirty on the bottom, but it's not. It just, I think it's from the color on the outside. But it's very, very pretty. I love the colors.
What's the price on that?
This is a starting bid of $8. And this is a little bit over like 15 and a quarter inches tall.
Yeah, it looks like tiger's eye.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
It is.
What's the ponto on the bottom? Is it smooth or rough?
Yeah,
or?
it's like, I don't know, it's like semi-smooth. Like right here, you can feel it. You know. So
that is neat.
It is beautiful. I'm just getting rid of some stuff that, you know, like they're heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my elbow just like does not like heavy items. Okay. But if there is no interest, I will pass. Oh.
Sleeping Bee said she loves that.
Okay. All righty. And if there's no interest, Sleepy Bee, let me know if you want it. I have the perfect box for it.
It's a great vase, great size.
And we're going back to John.
Okie dokie. Well, I have some necklaces. These are going to be by it now $3 for these pendant necklaces. You have your little confetti. You got reds and yellows and whites. There. And you kind of have like a red dyed halide. Got that. This one is orange and blue and green. So this is a bite now of $3. And then these, it's a yellow dyed halide. So if you want to go to a picnic, you can do ketchup and mustard. These are great. Just love them. And this is going to be a bite now of $3.
Hi, Oil. Those are beautiful.
Little pendant necklaces. These are the last ones that I have. So I'm just trying to clear house and all that. But see no interest, we'll go ahead and pass on these. And if you do see them on the replay, feel free to email me and say, hey, I like those that you had. My next ones are going to be buy it now of $2 choice. And it's a bracelet. It's kind of like what's an amber color with some silver, and then you have some leaves hanging below. So we have this here. And you climb it by letter. Have it also in black. And then I also have it in red. And I have a few of each color. Have it in amber and black and then red. Good morning, Becky. Good morning, Oil. Becky. This is a buy it now of $2. Yeah, we can't complain about the heat now, Maria. Becky's in the room. Bacino. Oh, can it go through? Here, I hit this and it didn't even go through. Well, my next one is going to be a buy it now of $4. It's for this American Brilliance cut nappy. I did show this a few days ago. There is a little There's two chips in the sawtooth, one right here and then one right here. So that's why it's been marked down to $4. It is a buy it now. It's beautiful. The light reflects it great. Just love the cut and all that. But I like my green glass and I like my glowy, so don't have a room for everything the same and all that. But I'll give you a quick little measurement on this piece. And it measures from handle to the edge of 7.5 inches and then 6 inches right here. So it's about a 6-inch diameter and then 1.5 inches for the handle. And this is a buy it now of $4. But we're glad that everyone came to celebrate Labor Day with us before the festivities begin at your home.
Yes.
And if you have a barbecue and you're serving potato salad, make sure you give Maria and I your address so we can go to the barbecue. I love me some potato salad, if you know what I mean.
Me too. Yeah.
Well, seeing no interest, we'll go ahead and pass it over to you, Maria. Thank you.
Thank you. All righty. So for this round, I have this. It's 7 inches in diameter and 7.25 inches tall. And it's this crock. And this is going to be a starting bid of $8. And it is marked from Louisville, Kentucky. Very beautiful. Got this beautiful grapes design.
Oh, that's neat.
Yep, starting bid $8. And I think somebody, before it came to me, I think somebody was using this as a planter, because it was all really filthy, but I've cleaned it up a lot. I just think it's beautiful. But again,
you know what? You can use that to put utensils in there, or if you're a wine drinker, you can put your corks in there afterwards.
Yes,
it's really nice.
It is. It's beautiful. Very well made. No chips, no cracks. But if there is no interest, I will pass because it's heavy. Yeah. I have one and glass with all my utensils. That's why I'm letting that one go. I did have it at one time in my kitchen for utensils. Okay. Especially like all my wooden spoons and stuff that I cook all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This one is, let me empty this out. This is a Pyrex grip and pour. It has the daisy pattern. I'm going to put a piece of paper in here so you guys can maybe see the design. So it's got that. And it's like a light green.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this is, I'm going to start this at $10. It's from the 70s. When I originally came across this, I picked it up because remind me of my aunt. When we came here in 1968, 69, but by the 70s, I already knew how to speak English. But my aunt loved for me to come over and write letters for her in Portuguese for her relatives that she had back home. But if I went there in the morning, and this is more like in the summertime, she had me squeeze orange juice because she made the best breakfast, and I would do fresh squeezed orange juice and put it in here. But that's what it is. Let me see. Right here. I don't know if you can see it. It says Pyrex. Okay. And this is a starting bid of $8. Okay. And it comes with this little plastic, and it's vacuum sealed. Very, very beautiful. It has the crazy daisy pattern. When I did research, it was crazy daisy or the spring blossom. But if there is no interest, I will pass. And my third item, it's this. It's just a banner. It's just going to be a bath now of $2, and it's this. Says, "This is our happy place." Okay. And this came from my stuff. I'm just like John said, get rid of stuff.
Gotta move it.
And if you guys are watching this in the replay, just send me or John an email and tell us, And that's the thing I was going to mention is, I don't know about John, but I rarely go back and watch the video. So if you want something, please send us an email.
Yep.
Okay. But if there is no interest, I will pass. Going back to John.
Okie dokie. I have a buy it now of $3 choice. It's either for this Mickey Mouse tin with different emojis on there. It is brand new because there's some Q-tips in here. It's from series number 1, and I'm not quite sure the year on it. I think it's from the early 2000s, 2011. And it's one of those tins that'll open up and it's hinged, but it's just a great collector's item. So if you love Mickey Mouse, or you know somebody that does, this would be a great little gift. After they use the Q-tips, and you put coins or whatever trinkets they want to put inside of it. But it is nice. Also, this Campbell's Soup tin. It measures 7 inches by 3 inches tall by 3 inches wide. There's a little bit of scuffing there and a little bit of corrosion going on. But this is from 1994, from 92. The inside of the tin is very good. It's in great condition. There's no rust.
John, if nobody bids on that, I'll take that, and I just misspelled Campbell's.
Okay.
But you guys bid on it. I'm a last resort.
Well, everybody knows you love tins.
Yep, I do.
Good one. And it actually is a price drop, so it's really good. So I have these 2 items available, the Mickey Mouse tin or the Campbell's Soup tin. But seeing no interest, we'll go ahead and pass. I thank you, Maria. I'll
You're
put
welcome.
that in your little box. My next item is going to be for these 2 little bottles. You can put colored water in there. I don't know what they were used for. There's a little bit of corrosion right here. Just to let you know, it's marked on the bottom, Morey, Morey. These are just cute little bottles. This one doesn't have a marking. Maybe some kind of V dome or something like that. But there's a little, that's the only marking I have. Open it up. Always had trouble with these kind of bottles and all that. But the cork is kind of, it's been aged. And all that.
You have Monica Williams for $2.
Okay, it's a buy it now. I just need you to send me your information, Monica. That would be greatly appreciated. My email's across the screen. I'll also put it in the chat. Just your email, billing, and all that. It was a buy it now. My next item is going to be a buy it now of $4. It's for this Bose pitcher. It's the geranium pattern. It's microwave safe. I think they did use it for watering plants because it looks like there's some rust water mark in there, but probably some CLR would clean that out. But it's beautiful. There's no chips, there's no cracks in this. It's just a beautiful. I love green, so if it was green, I would have kept it myself personally. But I just like how it is. And Spodes is good quality pottery. They make the best stuff. Oh, sorry about that. Let me give you a quick little measurement. It measures about 4 3/4 inches tall. And it's from spout to handle is about 5.5 inches. And it's about 3 and I want to say 3.5 inches in diameter. But it is great. This is a buy it now of $4 for this beautiful picture. And I'll write you down, Monica, for that sale. And Maria, thank you very much on the other one. And that was my 2 or my 3. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna do these all 3 items. They're gonna be about now of $3. And it's a choice. Okay, my first item is this cup and saucer, Japan. Find China, the design is elegance. And here's the cup. These came from my collection and I'm letting go because I have one that's almost like it and I like the other one better. Okay. Okay. My next item, I don't know what this is, but it's on the bottom it has STOHA Germany. And it has this little spout on here. I don't know if this was to pour oil or something like that, but it's glass, a little bit on the heavy side. And this is metal. And that's the bottom. Okay. And this measures with spout and all. It's 5 inches tall. Very, very cute. And then my third item is I have 3 of these strawberry shortcake ornaments, Christmas ornaments. So if you love strawberries, they're going to be about now $3. That's like $1 each. I paid more than that. Let me show you. Each one is holding a candy cane. But see, this one is the little, it's facing in. And then this one, she's got it next to her face. And then the third one, the candy cane is facing out. And they have the little thing on here to hold it. And it comes with one little vintage hook. Very cute. Okay. So you get buy now for all 3 of them. $3. And if there's no interest, I will pass. If you're watching this on the replay, just let us know. Whoops. And we're going back to John.
Okie dokie. Well, this is a buy it now of $3. It's going to be soup weather before you know it. This is for fish chowder or any soup you like to put in there. There's no judgments on this channel. with stoneware. It's made in China. I assume this is probably maybe 1980s. It's really nice. It's just the good transfer on there. That fish looks good. You got some clams on there, mussels. You do a quick little measurement. Stands about 2.5 inches tall, and it's 4 1/4 inches in diameter. It's just this nice little soup cup, and it's a buy it now of $3. If you're looking for something specific, let us know. Good
Hi,
morning, Lisa, and
Lisa.
happy Labor Day. But we'll go ahead and pass on that one. I'm going to go ahead and do $3 on this. I know it's probably worth more. I'm not sure of the maker on this one. There's some stars down below, and then you got like a sunburst. I try to put moon and stars with scalloped picture, but I cannot find one. A little creamer, but it is beautiful. There's no chips. There's no cracks. I know it's old. Got a little air bubble in there, but it's just nice. And I just thought I'd bring it out one more last time to show it off and see if anybody's interested. So we hope everybody's having a great Labor Day. And like we said, if you're going to barbecue, please let us know because we like to go to it. But see no interest on that one. I'm going to go ahead and pass on that. And then my next item is this wooden die. I only have one, so I can't make it dice. It is wooden. It is heavy and all that, but be great for a man cave. Or if you want to just decorate maybe for a family room or a game room, you have this one dice. Just want to let you know there is some weight to it, though. But
That's
beautiful.
A great price, guys.
Yep. And it is 4 inches all the way around. Perfect cube. It's perfect. But see no interest, we'll go ahead and pass. And I'll turn it back over to you, Maria, and I'll grab some more items.
All right.
Thank you.
For this round, all my three items are going to be $2 buy it now. Okay. My first one, this is a Taylor tin made in USA. This is the sugar. And I've shown this before. It's supposed to have a lid. It does not have the lid. This is how I got it. But I've used it with sugar packets. You can set it out on the table. It has a beautiful, beautiful design. And there is no chips, no cracks. I had it the other day, and I said I wasn't going to bring it back. But I'm bringing it back today. This is a Labor Day weekend special. $2 buy it now. And this is the creamer. And look at that beautiful handle. Okay. It's plain on one side. And it's got this. Oh, I forgot to put on their choice. Okay. But if there is no interest, I will pass on that. My next item is these two Epoch Korea mugs. And you get both for buy it now $2. This is the design on one side. And this is the design on the other side. Both of them $2 buy it now. When I came across these, I thought, oh, last ones. No, I found a box with more mugs. But what I'm going to do in the future is I'm going to have like maybe a short sale of nothing but like mugs or, In a couple of weeks, I'm going to have a salt and pepper sale with Becky, Vintage and More, you know, and do that. So, but if there's no interest on that, this is my third item. And I've had this for a long time. And it says fancy salted mixed peanuts. And when you shake it, you think there's peanuts in there. But actually it's a woo! One of those surprises. So it's $2 right now. And this is vintage. I don't know how old this is, but I think it's cute. It's got the snake. So this will be a gag gift to give it to somebody. You know, one time my brother gave me one of these, scared the crap out of me. And he was just laughing. Him and my dad were like, they were the jokesters. So, but the tin itself it's so cute. It's got the peanuts. And it's more like a gag gift. $2 choice. And the tin itself, and like John said, I love pens, but I'm letting go of this one. This is 3.5 inches tall in diameter, a little over like 2.25. But no interest. I'm gonna pass. Excuse me, I had the hiccups. I got to give me a refill on my coffee. But here's
Okie dokie.
John.
Well, I have some postcards. It's the whole stack. It's going to be a buy it now of $18 for them all. There's over 150 postcards. They are some doubles and triples, but I only counted them as one. So I'll show you a few of them. Don't want to go through them all, but you got some birds. Some are marked, some are plain. Desert cactus here. That. Up here. This one just happens to be writing on that postcard. Here. Here's another one. This one is not sure what 1955 for this postcard here. And it's the United States Postage. It's a 2-cent stamp. Have that. Have Quebec here. We have here a little bit of advertising. The mountain lion. One of the oceans. Cleveland in the fog. My friend shall forever be my friend and reflect the ray of God to me. Here we go. There. More of the ocean, some water. We have New Point Loma Lighthouse. Some farming going on here. Cruise ship. Siberian tiger. We got Rome, Victoria, Carlsbad, California. We got Berlin, Puerto Vallarta, Cabo San Lucas, another Berlin, Castle, Whistler's Village, I like Germany. We got greetings from Florida. So all of these postcards, one price, $18. Good stack of postcards there. And it measures 3 inches tall. So it's a good deal on these postcards. Thank you, Becky. But see no interest on that, we'll go ahead and pass. And if you do see it on the replay, let me know. The next one is going to be a buy it now. It's for an adjustable ring. Got these beautiful colors here. Got the orange, the yellow ink, some rhinestones. It does adjust in the back. You know, a little rhinestone there. This is a buy it now of $3. See this beautiful. See no interest on that. We'll go ahead and move to the next one. It's going to be a buy it now of $4. It's for a pair of cordial glasses.
Oh, those are cute.
Yeah. That a little spiral pattern on the bottom here, like a diamond here. Hi, Shaniqua. I'm saying it correctly. If not, I do
Hi,
apologize.
Shanika.
Hope you're having a great Labor Day. These are 2 inches in diameter, and they're about 3 3/4 inches tall. They don't glow, just to let you know, but they're in great condition. So if you like to have a little drink after dinner or something like that, it's really cute. Not sure where I got these from or where they came from.
And Shanika, by the way, thank you for being honest with me. And that item that you can pick up, it's sold. So it's all good, honey. I just thank you for understanding.
Let's see, no interest, Maria. We'll go ahead and pass.
Alrighty. Thank you.
No, thank you, Maria.
Oh. My AC just kicked on. Okay. For this round, I have this book. It is a coffee table book. I've had it for a while. It says Domino, the book of decorating. It has what did I say? I keep forgetting to write it on my thing. It's it's like 265 pages. But it's got all kinds of designs on it and just the colors. Like, I'm not a decorator, but I just like to look at things. You know, that's very cute. There's all these beautiful pictures. And this is just going to be a buy it now of $2. Okay. Buy it now $2. On my books, if nobody buys them after like today, then usually I donate them to Angie. I usually donate them to my local library. They have a place where people, because we have a new library. And so I donate the books. And what they do is they turn around and resell them. And the money goes back into the library to buy newer books. Okay. But if there's no interest, I will pass. And then my next item, it's I've kind of shown this before. This is like a vintage box. I've had this for a long time, and because I have a postcard collection. I stored them in here, but then my collection got bigger thanks to John. Now, between John and Aaron, I bought a lot of postcards, and it's got these birds on the lid.
Oh, wow.
It is made out of like what, John?
I said that's nice.
Yeah,
it's really nice, beautiful.
Yeah, and this is going to be a buy it now of $3. Okay. It's got like a little stain on here. I don't know what that's from. And it doesn't tell me who's it made by. There's no There's no name or anything on it, but it's just very lovely. And it's gold. The birds are gold. And then the box itself was like an off-white. But if there's no interest, I'm going to pass. And my third item, this is going to be a starting bid. Starting bid of $4. And it's this 8-hole flower frog. It's nice and thick. I no longer need this one. I used to use it, but then I broke the other piece that goes with it, the jar. And I rarely used it. And I have some jars that I got from Lisa that has the lid that, acts like a flower frog. So I'm letting go of this one. Okay. But now $4 if somebody is interested. It's nice and thick.
That is nice.
And this just fits into I don't even have a thing. A jar,
Yeah.
But if there's no interest, I will pass. And that was my 3, and we're going back to John.
Okie dokie. Well, this is going to be a starting bid of $6. This is for a glass dolphin. It's in great condition. There's no chips. There's no cracks. Smooth bottom. Got a beautiful orange and some reds in there. A little bit of black in there too. But it is just great. Just beautiful. If you collect glass animals, this would be great. If you don't have it in your collection yet, it's a good starting price. And it's just nice. It's just really neat. Do a little quick little measurement. It measures about 6 inches from nose to fin in the back. So 6 inches there. And the height is about 3.5 inches tall. It's just great. I love it. But see no interest, we'll go ahead and pass on that. And my next item is going to be for a black light, UV light pin. I have a few of them available to show you. I'm not sure if it shows up on there or not. You'll see how it turns. And it lets me know that this is uranium glass. I think this is Vaseline glass. So it's yellow, but it's just beautiful. It does turn to a nice neon green. This is the pin itself. It runs on 2 AA batteries. So if you're a reseller or a collector, it's small enough to put in your purse or your back pocket and take it with you. I keep one in the house, keep one in the car, and all that. And sometimes during the night, I'll come in here and I'll flash my light and see what glows and all that. So it's just kind of fascinating. But this is a bid now of $8 for the pin. I already had 2 emails the other day saying, I want to buy that chicken. It's part of the collection and all that stuff. But it's just great. It's great to have. It's lightweight. It's just nice to have. So I wanted to bring some out and see if some people wanted to buy them and go from there. So it's $8. Just, I love my little chicken. I love him on the nest. It's a beautiful color and all that. And then my next item, I'm going to turn the light a little bit brighter now. It's for this butterfly stained glass window thing. It's going to be a buy it now of $10. It is beveled glass. And then you had your stained glass flower and butterfly, an orange butterfly. There's the antennas. And then you got your flower pedestal, your planter. I'll put this in really quick. So right now 10, I'll give you a quick little measurement. It measures 7 inches tall and across it's about 5 inches. I would use a chain if you have like a necklace, an old necklace hanging up here. You can put it in the window and let it hang, but it is beautiful. No chips, no cracks. Everything is complete. This is the back side. It's just hanging in the window, and just bring the light through it. And I think with the bevel glass, it'd give it that prism kind of look too. So it's in great condition. And this is a buy it now of $10. And seeing no interest on that, we'll go ahead and pass. And if you do see it on the replay, feel free to email me. Oop. Camera wants to act up. It's in the celebrating mood. It's like, let's go out. It's Labor Day. Thank you, Maria.
You're welcome.
And that was my three.
Yep. Okay. This next item, this is a buy it now $5. I just recently got this from another reseller, not realizing that I already have one. Okay. So I'm letting go of this one. This is made in Italy. And it's this beautiful vase. And this is a buy it now $5. The flowers are beautiful. This one, just this one right here has a little bit, but you can't even hardly tell. But I just love the colors. It's nice and clean on the inside. Maybe like, John was saying, we're a little bit of dust, but it's free. I'll try to clean it up. No promises though, because this scares me because the way my arthritis acts up, you never know. I'll be dropping stuff. So it's very cute. Monica Williams, thank you. And this is a little bit before 4 inches tall. And Monica, my email is on the screen, and I also up above. And the flower frog. Okay, got you. Monica, if you go up on top, I have my jot form. If you can fill it out for me, I appreciate it. Okay. And the flower frog. Yep. Alrighty, I got those, Monica. I appreciate it. All right. My next item, this is going to be a buy it now of $2. Thank you, Monica. And it's just this little blue boy. I picked him up last year. They usually have the boy and the girl, but I couldn't find the other piece. This is made in China, but these are like vintage. Okay, because I have another set of different ones. And this is just a buy it now of $2. Very cute. He complimented my my cobalt blue stuff that I have. And this is 4.5 inches tall. Very, very cute. There's no chips, no cracks. He's got this off-white outfit with cobalt blue and then golden accents. And Monica, when John comes on, I'll give my phone and I'll turn you blue. But if there's no interest, I will pass on that. And this is another $2 right now. I've lowered the price. And it's this cubist bowl. So I'll leave the $2 right now on the screen. Okay. It is 3 inches tall and 4.5 in diameter. And usually with stuff like this, I think outside the box, you can put a little candle in here, and if you turn off your lights, those squares and stuff, it'll just make a beautiful design on your walls. Okay. When I first got this, I thought this was an open sugar, but when I did research, it's actually like a mayonnaise bowl or something like that, or an ice cream and stuff like that. But if there's no interest, I will pass. And that was my 3. And we're going to go back to John. And I'll be right back, John.
Okie dokie. This is going to be a buy it now of $7. It's for 8 antique postcards. It's going to be a choice. We have this birthday one here. This happens to be a little bit of writing in pencil, but we're going to erase that. This one here. You have congratulations on your birthday. So that one too. The colors is beautiful. Couldn't figure out the year on this one, but it is a 1-cent stamp. Happy birthday. This one is from 1908. You have some sailboats and some roses. Not quite sure on that year. I think that's 1912. 1-cent stamp. Happy birthday. And the color is just beautiful. Here. It has it with the U.S. like a flag cancellation, which is quite rare and popular. That one. My friend's birthday. Greetings from a friend of mine. And that's from Iowa. To wish you the day. It's there. December 15th, 1920. So that's your first choice. That's choice A. And then choice B, for this one here, birthday greeting, written in light pen. There. Another birthday greeting from 1910 with birthday greeting. Yeah. So sincere on your birthday. Here. Birthday greeting. Yeah. Best wishes. Happy birthday. There. Birthday greeting. On that side. Your last choice. This one here. 1911. You have a choice of A or B. $7. Buy it now. There's 8 postcards. See no interest, we'll go ahead and pass on that. I have 5 New Year's postcards, and it's just going to be a buy it now of $4. We have it with this horseshoe, Happy New Year. Some writing in there. New Year's greetings. good wishes for a happy new year. Have it there. Happy New Year. There. And Happy New Year to you. I'll write lightly on that one. And this is a buy it now of $4 for 5 New Year's postcards.
You have Sleeping Bee.
It's a buy it now. Thank you, Sleeping Bee. Okie
Was that
dokie.
your 3?
No, I got one more.
Okay. Take your time.
Leah Sophia pendant. It's going to be a buy it now of $5. It's marked right there. Let me go ahead and put that in the chat. Yeah. This beautiful pendant here. It is marked right there, Leah Sophia. You have it with the dyed halolite. Give me a quick little measurement. It measures 1 3/4 inches by 1 inch across. So from top to bottom, 1 3/4 inches, and from side to side, it measures 1 inch. Great pendant. I did sell it before, but I had to cancel the invoice order and resell it again. So.
She also wants a lot of the postcards, birth card.
Casino interest will go ahead and pass, and that was my 3 items. Thank you, Maria.
She also wants the postcards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Do you have any more stuff, John?
Not really.
Okay. So this will be the last round. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Yeah, we can just make this the last round.
Huh?
Yeah, we can do this as the last round.
Okay. So this is Monica. If you comment on the channel, I on the chat, I made you blue, and I have a question because I've been invoicing. I have another couple sales coming up this week. If you want to wait or you want to invoice now, because I don't know if you're doing this for a gift. My next sale will be Thursday, same time. You want it now? Is that what? Okay. Or wait. Okay. All these items now, they're going to be. You're saying yes, Monica. You say you want to wait or you want to ship now? Wait. Okay, perfect. All right. All 3 items are going to be choice. But now, the first one is this creamer. This yellow. Okay. It's in excellent condition. I had this in my collection. It's 4 1/4 inches tall. Very cute. Love the handle. My next one, it's this World's Greatest Mom. And this is made in Korea, 1983. I know Mother's Day is already gone, but we have Christmas coming up. Okay. I've had this for years. And no, it wasn't given by one of my daughters. It was just, I don't know, I picked it up somewhere. I'm not sure. I just think it's cute. And this is also, the colors almost match, except this is darker. Okay. $2 buy it now. And my last choice, it's this Land of the Free. And you have a brand new packet of napkins, party napkins. If you're out in the patio, like when I used to barbecue, you can put this on the table. It's very cute, very patriotic. And this will not come out again. Because what I'll do is I'll sell the other one and keep this one because this one's more compact. But I just love it. Land of the free. And we are free because of all those brave soldiers.
Yes.
Okay. And if there's no interest, I will pass. And I'm going to bring John up. And thank you, everybody, for being here. John, tell us where you're going to be next.
Tomorrow I'll be with my sister, Angela Isaac. Let me get her link. So if you don't follow her, because I'm usually on there a lot. And so I'll be selling with her tomorrow night. And then also Wednesday I'm off. And then Thursday I'm back for two sisters and a brother. And then Friday I'll be bugging them in their room. So that's where I'm going to be at this week.
Awesome. Okay. I'm going to be I'll be back on Thursday with Jennifer the Dark Side, 10 a.m. Pacific my time, 1 p.m. Eastern. And then I'll be back on Saturday with the double date. And what that means is that Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy, Becky's Vintage and More will be joining me at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And the reason for the double date is then I go and join Aaron and his ladies at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, and we sell on his channel. And this is always the first Saturday of the month. And just clarify, once a month, the first Monday of the month, John Lucas and I sell together like today. And then that following Saturday, first Saturday of the month, it's with Aaron, the double date. And then in between during the week, sometimes I'll be selling on Mondays. I'll be selling on Thursdays. I always sell on Saturday unless I have something coming up. And the end of this month, I have on September 27th, my 50th high school reunion. I missed the last couple ones. One I attended, but I was only there like for 10 minutes because I was really sick. And that's back when I was in treatments, So I'm looking forward to see my fellow classmates, and but otherwise I'm always selling on Saturdays. I usually have a sale. If I don't have appointments, I'll be selling on Monday, and it's always 10 o'clock Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. If I'm joining somebody, like sometimes I'll sell with Angela Isaac and brother and John and Uni, and that's in the afternoon. But all my sales on my channel are usually in the morning, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Thank you. And let's bring. And here we are. So thank you everybody for being here.
Yes,
and
we
if
do.
you're rewatching this in the replay, send me an email, send John an email. I always ask you guys, if you're interested in an item that we have, send us an email, because sometimes I don't always go back to the hi Angela, thank you for being here. I don't always go back to the chat. So everybody have a great weekend. Be safe. Oh, you're not late. It's okay. You can always rewatch. Take care. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.